The old house stood on a hill. Its windows were dark, like eyes that never blinked. They say no one had lived there for years, not since the incident. Whispers started, just a draft. Then, they grew louder, as if the house spoke. The locked room was the source. It was at the end of the hall, with a heavy oak door that never opened. Some said it held a treasure, others, something worse. I was always drawn to the house. There was something about the shadows that called to me. Curiosity, they say, killed the cat. It might have killed me too. One night, I found myself before the locked room. The whispers were clearer, a chorus. I pressed my ear against the cold wood. It was like listening to the ocean. I could make out snippets of words. Names. Secrets. I tried the handle. Locked, as always. But that night, something felt different. The air was thick with anticipation. I could feel the presence inside. I spent hours trying to open it. I picked the lock, but the door remained shut. Exhausted, I leaned against the door. Then, I heard a click. The lock had moved. My heart leapt. I pushed the door open. The room was dark, the air stagnant. Moonlight streamed through a window, illuminating a scene. There was a bed, unmade. A rocking chair sat in the corner, swaying. On the table, lay a book, open. I took a step inside. As I approached the table, I could hear the whispers again. They swirled around me. I reached for the book. As my fingers brushed against it, I felt a jolt. The words began to rearrange themselves. They weren't words anymore, but images. Visions. I saw a woman, her eyes wide. I saw a man, his face contorted. I saw a child, huddled in the corner. The whispers intensified, weaving the images into a story. A narrative of betrayal, of death. I wanted to escape, but I was trapped. Then, I saw myself. Standing in the room, watching the scene unfold. I realized, I wasn't an observer. I was a participant. The story, the whispers, were about me. The horror was not in the room, but in me. The rocking chair stopped. The whispers vanished. I was alone, but I wasn't alone. I was with myself. And then, I understood. The locked room wasn't just a place. It was a reflection of me. It was a prison filled with the ghosts of my past. As I stood there, trapped in silence, the door slammed shut. I was once again trapped, forever, with the whispers.